Hey everyone, it's Ben Hardy here, and in today's we'll be reviewing the Prius plug-in hybrid. Before we get in this video, I want to give a huge shout out and thank you to the Larch Miller Lexus here in Murray for giving me some time with this Prius. I'll include a link to their website in the description down below. Also include a link to my car buying guide as well. Let's get into it. The Prius plug-in hybrid is powered by a 2-liter 4-cylinder plug-in hybrid that puts out 220 horsepower, and this can go 44 miles on a charge. And when it comes to fuel economy, it's just going to depend on how often you're going to be charging the vehicle. If you don't charge it at all, you can still expect to get about 50 miles per gallon. Now, before we move forward with this review, I do want to mention if you want to see more videos just like this, then I recommend you subscribe because I post content every single day. Well, this Prius is finished in super bright red. I think it's supersonic red is the color that it's called. Anyways, the new headlight design, I think that looks pretty sharp. You've got parking sensors down below. And I mean, overall, for what is ultimately an economy commuter car, it's good looking. Now, our tire wheel setup is 195 by 50 by 19. You can see with the wheels, they've got the silver with the blacked out trim, and then you've got this nice blacked out fender flare as well as the blacked out mirror cap. And then it's kind of interesting with the door handle design. We've got a non-traditional handle there in the back compared to the front. And then here's your side profile, and this is where you can see it's very aerodynamic, of course, to help out with fuel economy. Now this leads us to the key fob, and I do find something interesting about this key fob. So you've got your lock and unlock, which is not too crazy, but it actually says Prime on the back. So this is not the Prime anymore, it's the plug-in hybrid, but the key fob still says Prime. Now this leads us into the cargo area, and we do have a cargo cover built in from the factory. And when it comes to overall space, I mean, this is a hatchback, so it's pretty good, but again, it's also a smaller car overall. I'll give you this nice handle to kind of pop that down. Got this cool light bar design here across. You can see the Prius logo down below, PHEV badge there. So PHEV on the car, Prime on the key fob. Popping inside, we've got soft touch here where you'd rest your arm, and then here are the seats perforated all down the center. And then let's come pop in here. Legroom, got a couple of USB ports, an outlet as well, and it does slope back a little bit, so headroom, it's pretty good. Popping up front, we've got this kind of nice soft touch up top, got more soft touch down below. All of our window controls here, mirror adjustments, blind spot monitoring with the mirrors. And then here's the front seat, perforated all down the center portion. Power adjustments on the side. Got your heated steering wheel function there, and then this is kind of interesting with the dash design. And we'll start her up. Now the steering wheel design is definitely interesting on the Prius. You've got soft touch trim all around though. Got this cool red stitching with this package. Some controls there for the center, voice command controls as well. We've got adaptive cruise control with lane centering, and then you just have traditional stocks there on the back. Now, although the gauge cluster is kind of in an unfortunate location in terms of being able to see it, it displays all the information that you need, so it lets you know how much electric range you have, how much gas range you have, speed, all the, you know, all the normal stuff. It lets us know that we're right now in the EV mode, for example. Well, it's definitely a lot more user-friendly. It's just the whole infotainment system. So here's the camera, just a backup camera with this. And then as for the system, shortcut bar there on the side. It's quick to respond, it's easy to use. It says Prius there at the bottom, and you got nice soft touch trim here on the dash, and then got that cool red trim down below. Just a single zone climate. We do have heated seats. Got some USB ports here, some extra storage, and more on top. Cup holders. Shifter here for the eCVT. Phone charging pad, your drive mode select, got that for your auto hold, stability control, and that's to switch with what's happening. So basically you can make it so that you charge up the battery as you drive, or you can just leave it to auto, or you can go into hybrid, or you can go into electric mode. So it's customizable in terms of what you're trying to accomplish. Regular center console, nice trim here on the top, and then no center with this. This one is an XSE, and so something like this is going to stick for almost $38,000. I mean, after destination, it's going to be there, so let's drive it. Well, let us set off in the Prius Prime, but also not Prime. I mean, hey, they got it on the key fob, so I guess I can still call it the Prius Prime, even though they've changed it to PHEV. Which, here's my thought process behind that. I think that, I've noticed this with Toyota Lexus. I feel like they're simplifying some of the names of their vehicles so that it's like very self-explanatory in terms of what it is. So it's like Prime, right? You hear that and you're like, well, I mean, most of us know like that's the plug-in hybrid version. So let me adjust this a little bit. Most of us know that's the plug-in hybrid version. But I think that Toyota's thought process is, well, some people might not understand that. So we'll just call it plug-in hybrid. Well, plug-in hybrid electric vehicle, but you guys get the point. I think we're going to see more of that from Toyota and Lexus moving. Well, maybe less so with Lexus, but more so with Toyota. Lexus still does the, like, you know, for the RX, for example, it's 450h plus. Oh, squirrel. 450h plus. Good thing I didn't hit that little guy. I'd feel bad. But I feel like animals run out as soon as, like, it's like when there's not a car, they're like, no, I can't cross the road. But as soon as there's a car, they're like, let me run out now. This is the time to run out. It's so weird. Yeah, see, the thing I do like about Toyota hybrids is how smooth they are. Just the overall delivery. Torque's good. I think it's got good get up. Again, we'll get an actual acceleration here in just a moment, but just kind of going around, I mean, you've got so much torque. And even if you're just fully electric, like the electric side of things, again, this isn't a big car, has enough power for around town. On the highway, yeah, it's not going to be enough, but around town, it's enough. Get up and go. I think that's pretty quick. I think it's pretty quick. It's got a nice consistent shove. It's not gonna knock your socks off by any means, but it does move. And you notice the, I like the sound. I don't know if it's going to pop in GoPro very well, but I like the sound with the EV mode. I think it's nice. So, in summary, I think the regular Prius is still, I mean, it's still an extremely economical car. And depending on how you set it up package-wise, it's going to be a bit more affordable. But if you want the utility of being able to go over 40 miles without using gas, well, the Prime provides that utility, which I think is very useful, especially if you're in a big city. It's nice being able to just kind of go around and not have to use the engine all that much. But then the nice thing with this, again, is when you go on a road trip, well, you still have the ability to fill up with gas. And how much? Okay, so this has not quite 3/4, 324 for gas. So it's probably 350. So this could probably go like what, 550 on with if you fully charge it and fully fill it up with gas. I think you probably have like 550 miles range. That's pretty impressive. Let me know your thoughts.